A farewell to arm? 2/3 of the Audacity have been subdued, but Jennifer Tequins continues to rampage.
Tonight was supposed to be the death of Jack Skyflyer, and you fucked that up for me.
But I don't think killing a lot of other people is the way to solve that problem.
No, but the best way to canonize a celebrity forever is a big tragic death. Command override. 6-4.
I hit him with the bomb before he could stop talking. I shoved the bomb in his face. I have taken his laser skates and his sky skates. I'm skating across the glass and sliding him behind me on the screw this guy. He's
As the guy skates to your inventory. Trip, you are hit in the side of the head with BB. You know what I want?
Why don't you tell me what you want, what you really, really want?
I want your arm. And she goes to try to slice your arm off.
Meanwhile, Killsphere deals with an explosive situation.
Killsphere is going to upload a small data packet called freewill.exe to the bomb. And Killsphere is going to give the bomb sentience. 2 of those are 4s and 1 of them is a 3.
What am I? What am I? What am I? What am I? This hurts. Wait, help. You've given this bomb sentience, and the first thing it's doing is having a panic attack.
Existence is pain, but it can also be good chaotic.
Inside one of the corridors of the Vagabond, BB is tossed aside as Jennifer Tequins rears back with her blade, ready to bring it down upon Tripodometer's right arm.
I know that the dam is heavy, but the dam is also rickety. Can BB push the dam on top of Jennifer? Because it would knock her out, or at least immobilize her.
Go ahead and make a roll.
Oh, sweet. Although this is terrible because I don't know which one this is. This is scrap. This is scrap.
You gotta stop fighting people.
I know. I gotta stop fighting people.
This is going to be desperate limited.
You need to stop fighting with people. I need to stop trying to emotionally manipulate them.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're marking your failures, right?
I am.
And I can do both.
Good.
Yeah, but what about Chase? Sorry.
She's hotter than me.
I've had 3 failures so far, so let's hope this doesn't continue. Shit. I rolled 2 2s.
We're off to a great start.
So maybe just the dome?
Tifa's wearing a tutu.
Fuck this.
It's too heavy for you to push over.
Yeah.
So with all of your might, you're trying, but it's not happening.
Okay.
Trip, she's about to bear down. You have a split-second reaction.
Beaver down.
I want to duck and weave, and I'm going to decide that is scrap. I have 1 point in scrap.
Desperate limited.
Now, I'm rolling a different...
I was going to say, for the audience at home,
For the audience
Ben has changed out their dice. They have pulled in their second string dice for this.
Yes. So the last 2 episodes, I've been using my bisexual pride flag dice, which I love those. They've been rolling like fat turds. So I've swapped them out in this session. I have my 2 Doctor Who dice from the Doctor Who role-playing game, a relic from the game of Rassilon. And then I have 2 trans flag dice because as a non-binary person, I'm trans. Eat shit, people who don't like that. I'm going to roll the trans dice, and I only need to roll 1. I don't know why I'm rolling 2. Here we go. And I've rolled a 6! Yes! Yes! Duck and weave,
At
baby!
least one of us is capable.
At the last moment, you are able to roll out from beneath this blade that was coming down on you, and Jennifer has used such force that the blade actually sticks into the floor of the Vagabond, leaving her vulnerable for a moment.
BB, can we... Is there something that we can kind of rig together to restrain her?
You don't have that much of a moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is. It has just slammed into the ground, and you now have a second while she's trying to pull it.
I look at BB and I go, listen, I don't do violence. So I'm constantly reminding myself. So listen, we need to restrain her. We need to stop her. We need to knock her unconscious. It's all you.
I'm trying to think of what's in my pockets. I'm like, I have wires and I don't have the wrench. I have wires and I have like 1 metal tool.
And a packet of Wrigley's Juicy Fruit circa 1992.
I'm going to take the sharp tool because she has an Achilles. She has an Achilles.
Jesus. Okay.
I'm going to use that sharp tool and go for her one Achilles. I can't go for two. I've only got one sharp tool.
Okay, make a roll.
Fuck.
Why do you keep making scrap rolls?
Because that's all we have. Like, I can't hack anything. Like, what is there to hack right now?
Sword. Anyways.
You could get control back of the ship.
While she's fighting us?
I was thinking to get her contained somewhere.
It's just because we're all in the cargo hold. So like I realize we don't have anything.
Right. Yeah, I was trying to think of a way that you could use your hack more effectively.
Yeah, trust me, I've been too, but it's all fighting from here.
I'm going to leave BB on her own. I'm going to make a beeline for the cockpit. I'm running.
Actually, that's brilliant. Yeah, like while you're telling me like I don't do violence.
It's not, I don't do violence stuff. It's all you.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm imagining, actually.
You got this, fam.
I love that Tripp's take on pacifism is I just export the violence.
Yeah.
I'm not a
vegetarian.
That feels like a lot of actual pacifist points of view as well.
Honestly, when I said it out loud, I was like, yeah, that's right.
I'm like a vegetarian who will order the pepperoni pizza, but will not eat the pepperoni pizza. The pepperoni pizza's for the friends.
That's better. I know some vegetarians who, if it's ordered, they will eat it. And I'm like, so
Wait.
It's all a lie. It's all a fucking illusion.
I do have a hack, actually. I realize, where am I in position? The dam's still pretty close to me, right? Part of me wants to change the Achilles thing to, I think BB knows that there's a release on the dam with, like right where she's at, where there's enough, like, again, I'm doing the toppling thing, but like, if she can release the foot from the rest of the body,
like a release clasp.
Yes.
Pull the axle. Oh,
yes.
So you basically want to attack the Achilles of the dam.
I've switched Achilles. Yes, I'm going for the Achilles of the dam so that it'll go on top of Jennifer.
Okay.
What's better, your hack or your rig? Because this might be a rig if you have both.
Rig?
Also,
But I'm not altering it because it already exists that way. It would just be being about like pulling out a pin.
That is altering it.
Is that altering it?
I would say
Shit.
disable, modify, repair, or create mechanisms.
I gotta stop talking.
Yeah.
I will say that if you succeed and you don't say damned if you do as the thing topples on top of her, I will take it as a personal affront.
I think hack is more internal systems for something, whereas like rig is like the actual mechanical aspect.
Yeah, hack feels like software, rig feels like hardware.
Yes.
That's a good way to put it.
I have 2 on hack and then I have 1 on rig. So like
okay.
it's okay. So we'll go with rig because that fits a little better. Like that's fine by me. We'll roll 1.
Well, the question is, are you doing it physically or are you telling the programming to do it? Because if it's the latter, I think a hack works. But
yeah, if you're telling
Because
the
she is-
software to
yeah.
disengage this mechanism that's holding everything together.
And I was going to say she does have the ability to talk to mechanisms that she's already like really in deep with, and she would be with the dam. So I'm about to use some real space magic right here.
well, do you have a special ability on your sheet that would give you extra dice?
Yeah,
for that?
it's the No, it doesn't give extra dice. It just like says that when you're rigging or hacking an electrical system. Sorry, I was trying to find the right words. You have like that extra layer of being able to talk to it.
Cool.
So no, sad but no. So to make it fit into a hack, she's going to use that sort of like mechanical telepathy thing that she has with the rig. Is that possible? I will absolutely take stress or whatever.
We're not going to call it telepathy. We're going to say that you have like a comm system
Okay.
that can control the dam remotely. Yes.
Okay. I was like, how do we make this work?
With science.
Yeah. Shoot. But I rolled a 5 and a 1, but I get the higher one, right? Because so 5. So good.
Okay. Yeah. You do the thing that you decided that you wanted to do. I don't remember what you...
It's okay. For our listeners at home, what BB does is that she scrambles on over a little or she taps into whatever communication system that she and the dam has figured out for themselves. We'll go into that in another episode because I'm sure we'll change it up. I don't want to set something now. And kind of like a dog, she tells it to lay down.
I would have thought heal might be appropriate. But okay.
Heal means just to stay here. Lay down means physical force because...
Okay.
With your mixed success, the dam does so. It stumbles forward and it pins Jennifer to the ground. But she is still conscious and she is going to actively start trying to lift her way out of it. I mean, it's very heavy, but she is a very strong person and so it's going to take a little bit. Yep.
I run to the door of the cargo bays and I start reinforcing the door so that it seals shut, like shut. Nobody can get out. People can get in, but no out.
When you go to do so, the door doesn't close because Beep Boop is offline.
And that's where I want to try to re-engage
Yes!
Beep Boop from the cockpit.
And that's how you tell a story.
Wait, we've been doing it wrong this whole time?
Hang on, I gotta write this shit down.
What can I do to re-engage Beep Boop?
This is going to be relatively...
Get down on one knee.
This is going to be relatively easy because you're just reactivating the system there. So...
Control left Amiga, right Amiga does soft reset.
Helm or hack. I know you're really good at Helm.
I'll do Helm. Yeah, I've got 2 for Helm.
This is going to be a controlled standard because this is re-engaging the system.
That's the right number of dice.
Let's go, Bee-Boo.
I rolled. That's a 1 on 1 and a 6 on the. Sorry, 1 on a 6. That's a success. These dice are doing the business.
Mm-hmm.
These dice, they need to be rolled.
Yeah, it's a piece of cake to re-engage Beep Boop's systems, and they come online with a that horrible woman, and you see Beep Boop like in their smatter form, like run down the hall like the T-1000, and sees that Jennifer is pinned by the dam, and Beep Boop is actually going to take control of the dam.
Oh
And-
my gosh, this is better.
And wrap their arms around, and now she is fully held onto.
He went
because you're
from
6.
Jarvis to Vision in one fight.
But she is squirming. Like Beep Boop was holding on with every ounce of strength.
I'm still going with plan 1, which is hack the door to shut it.
We don't even need to hack the door. We can just tell Beep Boop lock down the cargo bay.
I scream in the most southern drawl that I can. I need you to shut this tight like Black Friday down at the Walmart on the cross between Pensacola and Tehachapi.
The Beavers kept the Walmarts running.
It's a Walmart.
Beavers kept the Walmart running. Beavers kept
What, you think beavers go to Buc-ee's?
Whichever.
Well, kinda.
That's racist.
Okay.
Whoa.
Excuse me. The lore listener, the one of you out there is keeping track of the Beaver lore.
one person
I
who
need
has a
you to get
private
in
wiki.
touch.
Here's the thing. We don't know that the Walmart in the Beaver time is still a store. It might be like we think, like we find the Parthenon and we're
Just
like,
use the word. Oh,
they're like,
God.
oh, the Walmart. This is from the before times with the founders. What did they do with the Walmart?
It is
Oh,
Actually, in the Beavers call it Damn Mart.
there was always a fear of falling prices that we might murder people. There was always warning signs to watch for them.
At any
This
moment,
was a super center. This was where the elders hung.
At any moment, there could be another rollback.
Their greatest fear, the price alert.
Make sure you say hello to the greeter. And eventually do some self-examination at the checkout. The self-checkout.
Self-checkout.
This has just been a tangential adventure, right?
Kind of, yeah. That's the show.
At what point does Chase arrive back at the Vagabond on rocket skates with a knocked out Skyflyer in tow?
Please tell me
funny-
it's in the middle of this.
Well, it's funny you should ask that because once BB gives that delightfully colorful command, Beep Boop says, "You got it," and the doors slam down, and now Beep Boop is essentially like the guard in the cargo hold, and that's when Chase arrives at the Vagabond.
Okay, I think I see you obviously like out of breath,
Very disheveled.
I've got a boy. How old is Skyfire? Like 35? Is that like yeah?
Please,
roughly,
no,
yeah.
I want him to be older.
Yeah,
please.
well, I know. I remember the premise was that he was an adult pretending to be a teenager for popularity. It's John Travolta's playing this character.
Oh my God.
1970s John Travolta.
yeah.
I was going to say present day John.
Yeah, I was
Travolta
going to say
making it
present day
funny.
too.
Yeah, it's actually very funny. I just like I open up like a storage locker of some sort, and I just like chuck Skyflyer into it, close it, and I look at BB and I go, I know you're very tired, but I think Killsphere really needs your help. And then I start blasting through like the. I'm doing a lot of actions at once. Maybe I shouldn't.
That's fine.
But I think that I know there's a bomb that's going to go off because of what Skyflyer told me. So I am going to do like through the PA of the Vagabond, like blasting out to the planet. What's the place called again? The Glass Marble?
Mm-hmm.
Guests of the Glass Marble. There is an emergency situation. Please calmly get to your ships and vacate the planet immediately. Again, guests to the glass marble. There is an emergency situation. Please calmly get to your ships and vacate the planet immediately.
Even though you are on the Vagabond, once you say that, you can hear people screaming and shouting and panicking and running to their ships.
As long as you're getting off
away.
the planet, that's all I care about.
Well, our job here is done. On to the next gig.
Nope, we still have to get the bomb.
Oh,
And in the middle of that,
there's a
BB's
bomb.
just running through a crowd going, like, it's like the salmon stream thing.
Yeah,
where
they're
it's
going,
like
you couldn't
one
have
little
worried
dot.
yourselves inside before you started to panic.
I imagine BB like jumping from people's head to shoulder, like on top, just, parkouring.
Beaver parkour.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Beaver parkour.
I was hoping I would time it that I would come back while you were still fighting
that would be
Jennifer,
hilarious.
Just so I could walk up and stun baton her and be
Yes.
like, okay, what are we doing with this one?
Yes.
Like, chuck this in there, like just tired, sore.
Go get the laundry bag. I got some more.
Yeah.
I messaged to Killsphere. BB's on her way to help you out. You doing all right over there, mate?
I am dealing with my own situation right now. However, I will hopefully have it in hand soon.
All right, well, don't panic.
I do not have hands, and Killsphere ends the call.
The do not panic
I haven't
rings
had-
true because the bomb is still having its existential crisis from
Right.
now being fully sentient.
Yes. Oops. Hey,
Karen
buddy.
Gillan when you need her. Hey, explosive. You ever loved someone you shouldn't have?
Hey, Bomb. Have you ever loved someone you shouldn't have?
I do not understand the concept of love.
Yeah, no, I didn't actually say
I
that to
know.
the Bomb.
And I think the bomb just says, I don't understand the concept of love unprompted.
I do like that. I do like that. Killsphere is on a private channel, like non-vocalized, going to communicate. Like BB hears it in her comm piece, but they're like the vocal part doesn't actually activate. Anyway, whatever. Killsphere hits me.
Animal instincts. Animal language.
Internal comms.
No, I think it's like
turns the
you're, like
speaker
they're
off.
sending out like a text to speech
Right.
message that you're hearing.
Yeah.
But you hear, do not use the word bomb when you get here. Thank you.
Bam.
No, don't do that.
And just then you do walk in the door. So you said it outside, but
Yeah,
now
yeah, that actually is hilarious. Yes.
Hello, BB. May I introduce you to my new friend, the Cylinder? Hello, the Cylinder.
Cylinder. I am a cylinder. Designation cylinder. I have referred to as cylinder. I am cylinder. What am I doing? Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. This is so. I do not know how to process these feelings.
Cylinder. And Killsphere is going to start blinking in like a rhythmic pattern, but like a relaxed, like dink, dink, dink. Listen to the sound of my voice. Allow me to soothe you.
And while he's doing that, I think BB's kind of surreptitiously walking around the cylinder and being like, "Oh, so what you got going on here? Oh, I see. I see. You got a little tickle in your chest."
Michael, I need a roll from you. It's going to be command or consort or something you're not good at.
Pick one you're not good at and roll that.
I'm good at command, so suck it, Dan.
Yes.
This is going to be a standard action, but a limited result.
I don't know what that means.
He'll tell you later.
Dan, I don't know what that means. I got a 5.
Yeah, you're able to initialize a little bit of calm, but it's not going to last for long. This is a creature that just has come into being, and that's scary. So
Yeah.
even though you are presenting yourself to be a friend, it's not a surefire what you're doing right now. And there are still little flickers of the of the force field weakening. It slowed down a little bit, but it hasn't fully stopped.
I just remember from the last episode that my intent was to get the Dead Man Switch to BB so that BB could use the Dead Man Switch, and instead
I never did.
And then I sent BB away instead.
Can we do a little bit of a cutout of Chase actually
we could do
realizing
a
this?
flashback.
I think that too much time has passed since I came running in to say that, so I don't know.
No, but I think that's hilarious though.
Oh, yeah. We
What
just
is the cost of a flashback again?
Stress.
Stress.
Do Do you have stress? We could.
I could, but that feels.
That's not. Don't.
I think doing a flashback
Yeah,
to the middle of the
no.
scene because I played the
that's
scene
fair.
wrong is abusing the system.
fair.
A flashback to make things harder should remove stress. That is how that should work, and that's not built in, so we're not gonna.
Yeah.
Although, Dan, does that sound good to you? Well, it's worth a try.
Flashbacks are to set up things that you
Yeah.
want done, not
Like
to
things
retcon.
you planned ahead of time for the heist.
Yep. Oh God, wish I had some of those in my head right now. Oh dear. Killsphere is going to continue speaking to this-
Flashback. Killsphere's school for self-aware robots. And all the
Oh my
bombs and
gosh.
explosives.
Oh shit. Killsphere's got a daycare center of sentient weapons that they check in on every so often. That's just headcanon. I'm keeping that.
Everything okay, Killsphere? Yes, there was another blow up at school today.
Yeah.
Oh, they get in an argument. No.
we had a temper tantrum.
Dare you? Work was bad. Anyway, couldn't think of a joke. Killsphere's going to try and reconnect with. We'll stay connected with the cylinder and just continue trying to be very soothing. I have read on the subject of panic attacks, which I believe you are. Wait, no, that's not helpful.
Have you tried calming down?
Yeah, no, that's
Have
not
you
gonna work.
considered having a glass of warm milk?
When someone is being a whiny bitch,
I do want to say in the break between episodes, I looked up on Google, which was a mistake, how to help with a panic attack. And the AI results, the AI overview at the top was obviously like, stop thinking about it. Think about something else.
it's a lot of with living beings. It's a lot of like breathing exercises. So like I don't know what the computer version
Yeah,
of
it ain't
that
gonna
would
work.
be, but like just like, hey, do just like count.
No. I actually think that rhythmic pulsing thing,
Trying.
Oh yeah,
I think that's kind of in that ballpark.
I'm trying to do that. Yeah.
I think Joe has a thought.
No, I was
Oh.
gonna say like if you go along that line, I can use my special construct whisper ability if I study him, and I can go along the same line of talking down, de-escalating the situation.
This is going to be very funny. The two of us talking something down.
Yeah,
Let's do
this is great.
I love
The
this.
two least appropriate characters. for
This is
moment.
this is the bomb therapy is the best idea.
Honestly, out of the four of us, I'm not sure any of us are good for that.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like I'm definitely super anxious action girl.
No.
They're drug addict pilot.
Yep.
I'm a talking beaver.
Yeah, you're talking Beaver. You're Killsphere.
Named Killsphere. Yeah, that's all you need. I'm Killsphere.
We're not known for our like calm demeanors and
just tell the
Group
bomb
name
your
is
name.
Chaos.
I'm the character who freaked out because there was grass on the planet.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Just tell the bomb that your name is Chillsphere. That should
Oh, I
help.
like that. I'm gonna steal that. No, I'm actually not. Hello, the cylinder. Please focus on the rhythmic pulsing. Make it a steady beat in your mind.
BB, what are you planning on doing? Because I want to incorporate what
Yeah.
you're doing.
While Killsphere is talking down the cylinder, I'm studying it, which is a move.
All right, so let's go ahead and make a study roll. for
yeah.
that then. This is going to be. I'm going to make this a controlled standard because you do have some experience with Lighthouse Tech.
Yeah.
also.
Okay. So just at home, the reason why I'm like focusing so hard right now is I have Construct Whisper, and it says the first time you roll a critical while fixing or building a particular machine, you may add a simple modification to it. So fingers crossed, friends.
You got
God,
this.
please critical.
I know, right? It's a 1, so.
Well, how many dice do you have? Because you can only crit with 2.
Oh, shoot. I only have 1. It's because it's a 1. Oh, I guess we're getting the gambit. We have no more gambits.
it's our last gambit.
Please. Crit.
Dice gods.
5 and a 2. So 5.
That adds up to 7.
You also give this a good look over, and much like Killsphere, you don't quite know what you can touch and cannot touch because the explosion has already happened. So you have a good idea of like the mechanics of what the device itself is, but this is so volatile that there's no clear path towards stopping it, dismantling it. I will say though that Killsphere's blinking is definitely helping, but right now this is still a very active situation.
Not going to give any more bombs free will. Let me tell you that. I've learned an important lesson today.
Back at the Vagabond, since Trip, you're in the cockpit. Chase, where are you?
I think I'm going to go to the cockpit as well because I'm comms, and I think at this point I'll let Ben play. But what I'm doing while Trip is doing his thing is I'm coordinating with all the ships to get people cleared from the planet.
Well, I was going to say, because you're in the cockpit, both of you can see that the ships have been taking off, and there's only a handful left. That was all.
I think I'm serving as sort of an air traffic control vibe of like telling people where to go because I can see it from the ground and I can kind of get them.
They're not. It's going through, but most of them are not listening to you because it's mostly just like panic fleeing.
Sure, I'm just trying to make sure ships don't crash into each other, and so I'm doing that. It doesn't have to work. That's what I'm trying to do. That's like my role. Yeah, and I keep sending a message out to Yint to make sure she's getting off okay, and also escaping the planet. Okay,
thank you.
I heard it as I said it, and I'm like, well, I can't let that go by.
I think our goal should be trying to get as close to the venue as possible so that we can pull out our team very quickly if things go south. But I'm also I think Trip, while he is piloting the ship closer to the venue, is thinking, all right, so there's a bomb. Let's brainstorm. What can we do to help with the bomb situation? What do we have at our disposal that could help with a bomb?
Well, the guy that I shoved in that locker has the control for the bomb on his chest.
Okay.
So maybe Beep Boop could do something that we could like rig to send back to BB and Killsphere to help deactivate the bomb.
Okay.
Or help them. So when I saw the bomb, it was already exploding. So I don't know if we can stop it from exploding, but maybe we can find a way to stop it from breaking the containment the same way like the star in the future is.
So you're talking like a temporal field kind of situation.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. If we can get a strong enough field around it, we could hold the explosion in place.
I think that's how it's working currently.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking we could like talk to Beep Boop and see if they can interface with Jack Skyflyer's control.
Yeah. Oh, Beep Boop.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you at talking down an agitated, anxious bomb?
Great, except I'm still wrestling with this woman.
On my way, and I come running back with my stun batons.
That's
All
great.
Right. We're tagging someone in to help you out.
Great, and you hear like one of the arms of the dam get ripped off.
Whoa. Oh, shit.
She's roided out on help.
Yeah.
But the dam is like a Lego. It's meant to be pulled apart and put together again.
But at that moment, like the door opens and Chase, you actually duck and the arm like goes sailing past you. And that's when you just like kind of run in.
I go, hi, good evening, Chase Variant. I'll be subduing you this evening. And then I like take my like stun batons and kind of
yes. I love this.
She drops.
I think it's in staff mode right now, and I think I do like a cool like since we're talking about Gambit anyway. I think I come in and like I flip that thing was flying across the room. I kind of like flip over it, and then I take the staff and like to her throat, like not like throw up like to the chest maybe.
Yeah, she doesn't go down with the first one because she's very strong, but you hit her a couple more times, and then she hits the ground like a sack of potatoes.
Nice.
And then Beep Boop, like you actually see the dam like. Like Beep Boop actually has to catch their breath, and it's like, okay, what did you want me to do now?
So Jack Skyflyer, I don't think we know about the anxiety of the bomb. I think that's only those two know that. So I think that I would say to Beep Boop is so I stuffed Jack Skyflyer into that locker there. He has a dead man switch on his chest that's talking to the bomb. So if there's a way you can like stabilize the bomb by communicating with that switch, that would be like with the signal. Or even if you can't do it, maybe you can still give tools to Killsphere and BB to do it.
Okay, on it.
What I'm trying to do out of character is mechanically give them advantages on their roles because I want them as players to do it, not you as DM. Or GM, sorry. But I want to like. Since we're here and this was the reason last episode, I just forgot that I brought this back for this reason. So I want to like toss that football to my players here, my teammates.
So Beep Boop says, okay, you got it. First thing, I'm going to send these three to the brig, and all three of the heads of the Audacity are each teleported to their own cells in the brig. And
we have a brig. That's wow.
Our ship's mostly brigs.
Yeah, it's just brigs on brigs on brigs.
And then Beep Boop appears in
Brigadoon.
Jax's brig and gives a quick scan of the dead man switch, and then they travel via your comm devices, and they appear via Smatter in the room with BB and Killsphere. Okay, I've checked out the dead man switch. What do you need from me?
Is there an off button?
That's essentially what BB in Not So Great Ways was trying to find, is just an off button. Because that's what, if I critted it, that's literally what I was going to do. Is there a way to shut down this personality?
Hang on. I'll do this in character. Killsphere is going to relate back to Beep Boop. And I'd love Chase and Trip to... this is a whole team comp situation. Screw it. That's right. We have earbuds, even though I'm a sphere. Sphere bud. Yes, I got one.
Kill ear.
Wow, Dan. You kicked my fucking ass right there. Holy shit. Wow.
Well, Michael was like, I got one. And Dan's like, no, you fucking don't.
Wow.
No, you fucking don't. I got
You
one.
got 0.25 of one, buddy. Anyway, yeah, shit. Okay.
You come into my house, literally into physically my house, and think you're going to beat me, Daniel Peckington III? I don't think so.
I don't fucking all right.
Daniel Ulysses Peckington III.
Oh, that's true. No.
Dup 3.
Dub 3.
Oh my god. So Killsphere's going to relate to the whole group. There is one missing component of this to me, which is, why is Jax wearing a dead man's switch if they intended to live?
So we wouldn't stop him?
It's very odd. Anywho, something to ask Jax later, probably.
Because he was trying to fake his own death, but I guess he probably figured if he did die, it would still kill everybody, and it would be part of his story and his narrative. It's not a good plan.
As a team that rarely traffics in backup plans, it's a solid backup plan.
Well, he probably did a bunch of... I think he might have spent some stress points to flashback to all the possible ways he could have prepared for his plan.
For a team that doesn't do backup plans, having a backup plan is a pretty solid backup plan.
Honestly, I am impressed. Oh dear. There may not be any... Beep Boop, is there any indication of anything in the dead man switch other than go?
Yes, there is information controlling this weapon. However, I feel that morally I cannot stop it now. Killsphere, you have given this sentience. I cannot terminate a sentient life form.
We're not asking you to terminate. Hang on, this thing. Wait, hang on. Whoa, this thing's sentient.
I may have made a slight boo boo.
When you say a slight, is this like what you did with the coffee pot a couple of months ago?
We do not talk about...
Wait, is that why we can't get coffee on the ship?
There's a reason why Mr. Coffee won't work for me anymore. It's really upsetting. Listen, okay, so what's more ethical, right? Shutting down one shutting down one sentient life form, or taking action to save the lives of potentially hundreds of people. Now, there's a way to do the latter without doing the former. If you can find an ethical way to neutralize this particular threat, that's what we want to do right now. We're saving lives. That's the most ethical.
There's a trolley, and it's heading towards a robot and a lot of people. Also, I mean, putting this out there, everyone's leaving. Like, once they're gone, can't we just let the planet blow up?
I'm starting to come around to that plan. Yeah,
that actually makes some sense.
And then it's the cylinder's choice. I think you cut me off with him saying,
"My beautiful friend, the cylinder." You mean?
I mean, at that point, isn't it the cylinder's choice to
I will let the cylinder
make the choice. Yeah.
Live as they may.
Yeah.
You are absolutely correct. Please bring the vagabond close.
We're in that. We're doing that now.
I have a question. I have a thought. So this thing's sentient, right? Is there any way we can patch it into our comms? Maybe we can all try to have like a little chin wag with it. And
that is not going well so far.
Right.
I do not
listen. Right. Here's the problem with it. This broth. Right. You've only got one or two cooks in it. What if we put more cooks
while this conversation is happening, I'm going to try to use the comm system to open that roof of the building because I want to get as close to them as possible.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm like, you're having this conversation, and I'm actively working on Operation Get Killsphere and BB out of the room.
I'm not going to make you roll for that. That's,
Okay.
the roof was basically designed exactly for that purpose. So you've
Continue
created.
your plotting. My operation is get my team out of the room.
I've been talking for like 2.5 minutes, and it ends with me saying, so like if one cookie's good at making a broth, right, then at 5 cooks.
I'm using the little bit of knowledge I
great
got
broth.
from when you showed me how to fly the ship.
Yeah.
So like you're talking, and I'm like reaching over and like turning the knob to get us over it.
I'm picturing like Trip's hand is on the joystick, and you're literally just putting your hand on the joystick and kind of moving it over a little bit.
Yeah, you have fully created an exfiltration point
Okay.
because
Beautiful.
the vagabond is basically hovering over the theater.
All right, now finish the thing you were saying while I.
And then 5 cooks can make a fucking banger of a broth. That's what I'm saying.
You are describing a sous chef, and no, they do not talk. No, chef. And I close the comms channel again. BB, remember how sometimes you hold on to me and we go really fast?
Is this one of the times where we get to go zoom zoom?
It is time for the Fast Beef special.
Let's go zoom zoom.
Okay.
Been there.
Do you ride on top of Killsphere or do you hold it above?
I'm picturing like an Angry Beaver
Well, no,
style.
like the droid that Obi-Wan.
Remember that Killsphere
in
is about
episode 2,
this big.
you know, but-
Yeah, Killsphere's also
yeah,
this
I know.
big.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
I would like to believe that BB kind of like encapsulates Killsphere. Like, so really what you're seeing hover is just a mid-sized American beaver.
I know it's an otter, not a beaver. I'm picturing an otter with a shell.
Yes.
Just like holding Killsphere instead.
BB, you are covering my ocular sensors.
Don't have those. I'm good.
My vision is impaired. I cannot see.
BB, hold tight. The cylinder. Just keep vibing, bud.
You know, if you just take 2 Uncrustables, you'll be fine in the morning.
What is Uncrustable? What is Uncrustable?
Is that-
I do not know.
That's
I
what
do
we're
not know.
exiting.
That's what they sell at the Walmart. When the greeters enter, they tell you to find the Uncrustable.
The Uncrustable.
Your crust shall never be crusted.
The crust wars. Of
I think you'll
35,
find
78.
the defense mechanism will be quite uncrustable, fellow friends.
Once you speak to the greeters, you will go through the ritual to make sure that you yourself are an Uncrustable.
This armed and fully operational Uncrustable. Okay, we've all done a great run. Hello, the cylinder. I have one final soothing tip for you.
Yes?
Count down from 30.
30, 29,
Slower.
28, 27. And Beep
Great.
Boop is like, oh, okay, I'll see you back at the ship.
Time
And
to go.
Peace
Just
out,
dips
my
out of
homie.
Sorry about the anxiety. Peace, brother.
I'm going to try to do like a tractor beam kind of vibe on some of the like last struggling ships to kind of pull them away as well.
oh, okay.
Like kind of not so much pull away as like chuck them off the planet. Like get out.
It's not the tractor beam, it's the yeeter beam. With the yeeters all set up.
Yeet.
The polter catapult.
Is it from the Yido deck?
It is now.
I will say, just to kind of augment things, because I don't want to step on that because I love that.
Yeah.
We do not have a tractor beam. We
Oh,
do
you're right.
have grappling hooks.
We have
that's even
grapplers.
better.
That's so much better.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
like the
visual.
we did that for on purpose. Yeah, we like the grapplers. Yeah.
That actually is way better than a beam.
That's good.
It's a kind of a beam.
Killsphere and BB, you're going to haul ass back to the ship?
I tried to solve the bomb problem, and now I'm going to solve the other bomb problem. Yeah. We're leaving.
Okay, you get back to the ship with, you hear over the comms about 7, 6, and
Killsphere
I punch it. I'm out. We're done.
I was going to say, Killsphere floats to the cockpit and just lands on the FTL
Yeah.
button.
I was gonna say, like, in the process of, because BB's like encompassing him, like Killsphere just rolls her off and she just like like lumps.
and Trip hits it and pulls up into orbit. And in the last waning seconds of you hear 2, 1, and you hear through your comms the loudest shattering sound you've ever heard. And the bomb does detonate, and the glass marble has been obliterated. Congratulations, you all. You've destroyed your first planet.
Yay!
Hang on. Jack Skyflyer destroyed the planet. We just delayed it a little bit.
Well, I mean, Killsphere made a countdown happen.
This is not Killsphere's first planet, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I think BB and Killsphere have. Yeah.
We don't talk about Sirius 4.
Yeah.
They renumbered the whole system.
Well, serious.
It's Sirius 4 now.
Yeah.
Killsphere.
Yeah.
Small question. Could you not have started a little higher up in the number? 40,
I did think about that.
60, 53.
387.
387 would have been real good.
I will.
35.
Firstly,
36 even.
36 is a good number. You are right.
Y'all don't even know how long it took to get him to the number 30. You should have been here for the early days. He was counting down from 5.
That is true.
Listen, I'm just saying, 47. There's value there. You know what I mean?
That is a good number.
It's a great number.
Killsphere. I think Killsphere is just like taking this abuse because they're right. They're absolutely correct. Killsphere is just like fine with it. I think just like because this whole time Killsphere's still been waterlogged from dipping themselves in the liquid in the beginning of this adventure.
Oh my God.
Like just a little bit of sweat will come out the top of Killsphere's head. And they'll just be like, higher numbers would have been better. Yes. Thank you, Trip.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I can offer the constructive criticism, you tit.
That is not nice.
Nah, but
it is fair.
mostly constructive.
Yes.
You've called me worse.
Not to your face.
I'm sorry.
Only
but
in my logs.
After I laid into you after the Mr. Coffee incident, you called me an ugly bag of mostly water. And I have to say, I did take exception to that.
In my defense, the water is flavorful with the various salts and other minerals of your body.
Well, I'm glad that you can find a silver lining in this crap cloud.
BB sidles on over to Killsphere and whispers to him, "We'll just talk about it in the podcast later. It's okay, you and me. It'll be fine."
Radio.
So we have 3.
No, Trip, we have 3.
We have 3 people in the brig who we now have to take back to that fella who none of us particularly like that much.
Correct.
So what's next? Other than that, I guess. What's the play?
We get that waitress safe.
Correct.
All right. Well, let's save the waitress.
Save the world.
And then we free Usum Station.
Let's do it.
All right, so you're heading back to Usum. I'm not going to have you make a piloting check last time, even though there's the debris and everything around it. Once again, you arrive at the station. You enter vertically through the trapdoor of essentially so that you are reoriented with the gravity, which again is on the interior of it. And you have landed. And what do you do?
I think we probably have to use Beep Boop's teleportation abilities to teleport us right to the outside of Velikving's.
Beep Boop doesn't so much teleport as travel through the digital.
How did he teleport the 3 captures into the brig?
That was inside in the ship.
Okay, sorry.
So
okay.
inside the ship he can, but outside.
It's not transporters. Yeah. Okay. Then I think we need to maybe sedate them to take... We don't want to sedate them because we don't want them to
Right.
not be able to fight back against Velikving. So...
I have a terrible idea. I might have something that we can use to kind of mellow them out a little bit, but it's not the most ethical of decisions.
Are you suggesting we give our captives help?
And what about the one who takes it like she does a Benadryl?
Yeah, she raged out on that a little bit.
That is okay. She, I think we'll have to deal with separately, but I think we can mellow out the other 2.
What if we tell Velik we have them and have him come here?
Oh, that's even easier. We don't have to dope him up. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Beep Boop. Could you beep boop the beep boops?
Once again, in common.
Could you open a channel to our business partner in this particular transaction?
Hold, please. You hear hold music.
And a theremin.
Okay, sorry, Dan.
Your comm system has reached someone, and there's a holographic display, and it is one of the guards, the one who had previously said it is time for you to meet again with the boss. Oh, hey, the boss is dealing with something right now. What can I do for you?
We have the heads of the Audacity.
Great. Bring him by the club. He's expecting you.
They may be difficult to transport. Is there a transportation solution? Perhaps a shuttle?
I mean, well, you won't like it, but yeah, I'll send a vehicle right now, and it'll keep them in line.
Great. And before
Is it a Cybertruck? Is that why I won't like it?
Before Killsphere finishes the great, they cut off the call.
Yeah, and about a minute and a half later, a
Citroen 2CV.
This is going to be a fucking rickshaw, and I'm going to be so pissed at you, Dan. I want you to know right now. Okay, cut that
no,
out.
it's gonna be way worse than that.
Great.
Oh, good.
So it is a Cybertruck.
Worse.
Shit.
That can't be possible.
It's one of the delivery
Is it a-
robot
So, I
deliveries.
want
Cybertruck designed like a police truck.
let this man cook garbage.
A sedan-size vehicle approaches, and it is yellow, and it has a checker print on it, and on the side of it, it says Usum Station, a taxi cab.
It's a taxi.
No, it's in a taxi.
I'm going to kill you with my mind. I don't know how, but I'm going to do it.
So who's handling the load in and load out? Because
I'll take the one that's passed out. I don't think that spicy one, Caliente, wants anything to do with me. And she gives Jennifer kind of a scathing.
I poke her a few times with my stick and like lead her towards the thing.
She says lower.
I blush like crazy.
This is going better than I thought. Okay, never mind. I was going to try and talk to him, but Chase has it handled. Okay. Yeah, and then
No, she's very incensed by your
Yeah.
poking.
I hope you know BB is like rolling the passed out dude who like
Oh, yeah.
this guy's way too heavy for her. She's just rolling him across the ground.
is that Bennett or Jax?
It's Bennett.
Okay. Yeah. I was,
is he still in the tube that you pushed?
No. But he's still in his clunky like outfit. So
absurd little
Yeah,
armor.
you're able to get the three of them into the back, which is sort of like the back of a police cruiser where it's secure,
Yeah.
and the four of you can ride in the front.
or the roof.
Or the roof, you know.
I'm gonna
You can team wolf it.
skate there.
Great.
Nice.
BB's going roof to keep eyes up.
Are you kidding me? Like I have a chance to use this cool thrill thing I just got. I'm absolutely gonna play with my new toy.
So Trip Odometer is definitely sitting in the front passenger seat, but he's not used to not having control of a vehicle, so he's not a great passenger. He's very anxious. If the person driving doesn't start braking in time, the whole vehicle shakes because you can feel Trip like slamming his foot down on an imaginary brake pedal.
Yes.
He's just like he doesn't like not having control of a vehicle and being that close to what is essentially the
Now,
cockpit.
is this person driving the cab? Is this Bruce Willis with a backless T-shirt?
No, it is an automatically piloted vehicle.
Welcome to Johnny
is why, Trip, it is a bit strange that you are reacting this way because it is a very smooth sort of ride. Is this possibly because you're feeling a little bit of withdrawal?
I don't have to
Okay.
respond to these wild accusations.
I don't understand the question, and I won't answer it.
Yeah, it's a relatively short trip. Not trip odometer. It's a very short journey back to
Short
the
Trip was his brother.
thirsty Shunderflap, and you are led to the loading dock entrance. And once you are there, goons open a taxi cab and lead the three heads of the Audacity inside, and you are instructed to follow.
I do that.
I lean in to whisper in Jennifer's ear as we're like heading inside, and I go, "Just so you know, we don't care what you do to him once you're in there. Our only job was to bring you here, and we've done that."
Maybe we have to explain this in a flashback, but while Chase is doing that, BB is. I'm supposing that they're in some sort of handcuffs or like something that's like restraining some sort of movement.
Sure,
Yeah.
So she's loosening them. They're not obviously off, but there's enough room, and I think she. How do we get? Is Benedict is he sedated? Is that why he's passed out? I can't.
Benedict was shot with a stun needle.
Stun needle?
Right. So Killsphere will use some of the liquid still left in their body and just spray a little spray at Bennett to wake him up.
Perfect.
And then I whisper to Jax, I say, "What better ending for Jack Skyflyer than saving an innocent girl from a mob boss?"
Oh my God, this is so
Damn,
good.
you're cooking. Wow.
You are cooking. Damn.
Wow. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, we were side dishes and she was the main course. That was amazing.
God damn, you're in a fucking Shonda Rhimes show over there.
Yeah, I was like, this is how to make a murder.
Fuck.
Literally.
I was the only one who was told his plans. So that makes sense.
Scandal. I love this. Wow. Okay.
He wants to fake his own death, and he wants to go out like a hero. We ruined that plan, so giving him an alternate plan.
Oh, this is brilliant. Yeah.
I can't express like how proud of Chase Killsphere is, and also how proud Michael is of him. I try not to experience the sensation of pride because it's a vice, but still. Wow.
Is it the vice on your character sheet?
Yes. No.
On Michael's character sheet?
No, my character sheet and also Michael's character sheet, the vice is podcasting.
Oh, so that's why you never relieve stress.
Never, not even once. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. Where are we?
We're heading back to the. We're walking
woke
into
up,
Vellickving's office.
Yeah, you woke up
That's
Benedict. The three heads are now relatively awake. Are they sensing that they're a little bit in a more
Oh yeah, I mean
less precarious situation?
You can't tell from that. Like
Okay.
they're sort of being marched in
Okay.
like prisoners, and you are escorting them.
I don't think there's anything we can say to Bennett.
No, he just woke up.
And I don't care. That guy's truly the worst.
He plays magic. Can you imagine?
It's more the armor made of a dead alien that really.
Yeah, for sure. He's a bad guy.
Yeah. So I guess we'll lead them into the Ving zone.
Yeah, so you're all taken back into Vellickving's office, and he is behind that large desk of his, and he is leaning back. He's got one of his arms up over the back of the chair, and he is grinning. The three heads are there, brought in front of him. And he says, "I must say, I am impressed. You have lived up to your reputation. Look at this. Hello, my old friend."
Let the waitress go.
Listen, you want to have your little act of you want to do your bravado, you want to do your pacing back and forth and monologue into these three. You do you, chicken boo, but let the waitress go.
Oh, you want the waitress?
Did we stutter?
I'm trying to oblige. You upheld your end of the agreement, so I am upholding my end of the agreement.
Cool
and with one of his
beans.
hands, he snaps his fingers, and the waitress is escorted in by two of the guards.
Now, are these the two guards from before, or are these the robots you had described the last time we were in Ving's office?
These are the guards.
Okay, damn.
You brought me the heads of the audacity, and now Alice here gets her freedom.
Oh, thank God she's a name.
And then
You said her name was Ayla?
Alice.
Alice.
You never asked.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on me. I felt bad.
We weren't
about
allowed. When we were talking to her before, like she was like not.
Yeah, she was not communicative.
And with another hand, Vellick snaps his fingers, and a force field is set up around the four of you.
Just the four of us?
Just the four of you.
Okay.
that. Uh-oh.
And Vellick turns to Alice and says, "I can't believe this worked." And she said, "I told you I could get Chaos to do this job for you. We have a deal, boss. You brought me the heads of the audacity. You said Chaos would do it. My dear, our agreement is terminated." And the waitress has a sense of relief on her face, like you wouldn't believe, and she knows she shouldn't in this moment, and says, "You don't think I should get the bounty? I brought Chaos to the audacity." And Vellickving smiles and says, "Oh, I appreciate your enterprising nature. You know what? Yes, credits have been transferred to you." And Alice checks her personal comm. She goes, "Great. I hope to never see you again. Chaos." And she heads out the door.
Wait.
Chase goes, "She's so fucking hot."
Wait, before you go, you've already got your money. I feel like there's an opportunity here to make sure that other people get theirs.
Look, I have been stuck on this station my entire life. I want to spend no more time here. Fuck off. And she just leaves.
They always fucking pull the ladder up behind them. You know what I mean? That's just rude.
It really is.
unbelievable.
Unacceptable.
So goddamn hot. Sorry.
No, I think that's actually perfect for Chase.
I'm sorry. It's really hot. Like,
Can I actually kind of want to do a flashback, but I only have one stress, so I'm not going to do it. Never mind.
I'm letting this play. This is
Yeah, let's lay it out.
I'm a naive person, and I'm okay with having been finagled.
So while you're saying all this, I've just been thinking, and BB obviously knows everybody knows that things are going south now. She also is aware that she has loosened Benedict's handcuffs. Bennett's handcuffs. Part of me wants to insult him as a Magic player. And could that be wait. Could that be strong enough that he hulks it?
Let's do this as a scene rather than this.
Yes, sorry.
No, it's fine. No. I'd rather this is going to be much more interesting to be done.
So great.
BB understands that Benedict has a bit of an aggro problem. So she makes dead eye contact with him because he recognizes her from the game earlier, probably. And she says, this guy says he's the best Magic player in the entire world. And that you are less than pig shit. And she goes, shit.
I'm like, I saw that little Magic the Gathering display that you did earlier. And if you weren't cheating with a purchased top tier deck, you wouldn't have done shit. That's why we left early.
Yeah, that's right. And Chase had something nasty to say too, and so did Killsphere over here. Isn't that right, guys?
Yeah, the trash didn't talk.
Go ahead and make a...
Chase, tell him he's all land and no monster.
You're all land and no monster.
This will be command, consort, or sway.
Land is pretty cool, though, because I haven't been on land much in my entire life. I've seen a lot of
I was like, I don't have stats in any of those, so
and this is going to be a desperate limited.
Oh, do I have something for desperate? No, because we're not working with machines.
Do we help in any way, having also contributed to the smack?
It's just role play.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a 2 roll, and then we'll see what's lower. Oh shit, it's a 1. Well, but what does that mean though?
Find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Hey Dan, what does that mean though?
Yeah.
Oh, he thinks he's the best in the world. That's only one world. I'm the best on lots of worlds. I'm the best at everything on most worlds. And don't insult my deck just because I can buy the best cards. I buy everything, and I'm the best at everything. So fuck off, you stupid captured dum-dums.
All right,
This is a real pot kettle situation.
I want to do a flashback.
Okay.
This is the moment when we're leaving the glass marble and we're in the ships and we're in space, and Chase sends a radio signal to Yint. And I say, look, I don't know what's going to happen down there, but I don't trust this Velik Ving guy as far as we can throw him. And we already know at least once he's worked with force fields. So if you want to back me up, anything you can do to disrupt that would be useful for us.
Okay, I'm going to not charge you a stress for this, but I'm going to make a secret roll.
Okay.
In the meantime, Trip is at the pilot. Boy, sure am glad we're going to free that waitress.
By the way, I don't think that Chase suspected the waitress was going to be a double crosser at all. I think because I'm 100% too naive for that. But I do think that Chase knows that Velik is a scumbag and has used force fields against Killsphere at least once. So I think I think that Chase would have tried to hedge her bets.
No, absolutely. No, it made perfect sense without...
Yeah.
No, you don't need to explain. It made perfect sense.
Okay, I have the roll result, and I'm going to write it down.
I don't think Trip expected this to happen at all.
None of us did.
Trip legit thought that the waitress would be...
Maybe Killsphere? No. I'm going to say none of us.
No. I was an idiot. I took it at face value.
No, I played you all like a fiddle.
No, I think that was good. I think you used our nobility aspects of our characters to.
Yeah, I mean we're shitty people, but we're still noble.
I 100 expected there to be some sort of twist in Velik's plan, but not that the waitress was in on it.
Sure.
And honestly, I'm not even mad at her, even in character.
Oh, totally.
It's she bought her freedom. But we basically did what we wanted to with her. We just got caught in the crossfire too.
Yeah.
If she didn't said fuck you, there'd be no hard feelings. But she said fuck you.
So
it's
there's
on
feelings.
site.
Lady, we still helped you.
It's fucking on site, Alis. All
That
right?
I'm going to push her against the wall and kiss her? Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
After Killsphere and BB butt her in the head as a unit
I'll butt
with
her in
the
the head,
shum
you know what I
shum.
mean?
Yeah, BB and Trip and Chase, BB and Trip and Killsphere, they're going to hold A-List down, and Chase is going to smooch the fuck out. Just smooch her so hard.
If you're so bad, why are you so hot?
But only consensually.
Yeah.
Yes, we don't do the opposite here.
That's what the K stands for in chaos.
Consent?
Actually, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
It
we're
doesn't-
team consent os.
Yeah. Consent or
awesome.
stuff. I don't know. Yeah.
Consent. Awesome.
Consent of sex.
Consent of smooching. The S can be whatever we need it to be. It's a wild S.
Please continue.
It's like a blank Scrabble tile.
Oh Lord,
Oh, that's
I like that one. I like that one.
Velik Ving turns to the four of you and says, if you're done trying to get a rise, I am trying to conduct some business here.
I actually have more. If you have like, if I can give me 2 more minutes, you dumb shit. Is that anything? Is that good? You piece of bum. You stupid.
Wow.
Ass.
You really fucking got it.
You got, hey, oi, dick for nuts. Let us out here.
Wait.
That's
No.
pretty good.
Don't.
No. We don't break it down.
You do not want to skin that fucking onion. You don't want to do it.
I don't know.
She doesn't want to.
layers.
She doesn't want to peel the nuts.
Leave the layers on the onion.
As you're saying these incredible insults, Ving kind of rolls his eyes, and the force field around the 4 of you starts to contract a bit. Not in the full on you're gonna crush, but like keep it up and see what happens, sort of thing.
Trip, please. Allow me. You fucking loser. You absolute dumbass dipshit.
He mutes you in
All right, so
We see in the lower left-hand corner of the laser, we see the word mute in reverse.
That's actually great. Yeah, it's on the bubble.
Okay, great. And from inside your perspective, you see that now Ving has muted you. He is now going through his spiel that he was going to say to the Audacity, and you can see on their faces there is looks of contempt. There's looks of, how dare you, unbelievably so. But then you see Ving undoes Bennett's restraints, and you see them kind of being friendly and personable and getting along, and the other 2 are getting completely incensed by this. And Velik Ving puts out a hand to shake Bennett's hand, and he shakes it. And when that happens, you can see that there is a file transfer happening between the 2 of them. There is some sort of partnership happening. And then once that is complete, Velik Ving, with one of his other hands, grabs Bennett by the torso, and with another hand closes the face mask of the robot suit that he is wearing, and he squeezes him. And
Ooh, like a zit.
More like
a tube of toothpaste.
Yeah, more like when a Play-Doh Fun Factory.
Oh,
comes
dog.
out.
But I was gonna say the original
Visually.
pop. That
Holy
original
shit,
pop is
man.
like a pimple.
And he now has the crumpled metal in his hand, and he tosses it to the side, and he just stares daggers at the other 2, and then he looks at the 4 of you square in the eye.
How can he see us with the blood stains all across the orb?
With the blood stains on the carpet. No.
Thank you for listening to Good Chaotic. The Good Chaotic crew is Châu Kate Lê, Ben Paddon, Riley Silverman, and Michael Nixon. Our GM is Dan Peck. Our theme music was created by Daphne Sacklanides. Follow us on social media at Good Chaotic Pod, or join us in our Discord to hang out with other fans, share fan art, and talk about the episodes. If you'd like to help support the show, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you get your podcasts, or by becoming a patron at patreon.com/goodchaoticpod. And also, tell your friends. It really helps us get the word out and get new listeners. Until next time.
Now we're talking.
I was gonna say, I want to say this. I'm gonna edit this part out, but get in the Eva, Shinji.
Damn it, Shinji, get in the fucking robot. I swear to God, I will make Ray do it
I'm
again.
sorry.